that only 5% of Americans write their dreams and goals down. And I've been doing straw polls every public speech I've done in the last 10 years, and about 5% of businesses have a business plan. So, you know, and what's funny about that is 5% of Americans retire financially independent. 95% of U.S. corporations never exceed $1 million in sales.
That's right. And I would tell you the majority of those could easily do that if there was a plan.
But you know, I learned that when I was in the 9th grade. A lady named Pat Lockett-Smith taught me how to set goals. And my 9th grade study skills teacher, and that's all I've ever done. And I mean, I scored an 800 on the SAT, guys. I'm not a really smart guy. But I just write down what I want, and I start plodding away at achieving it.
You scored 800?
Yeah.
You had to cheat.
Yes, I did.
Well, you know, it's. I also find in the years of doing this that it becomes very personal. I mean, it becomes an individual thing within companies, and the people who have a plan and the people who have goals set for themselves, when they find themselves in an organization that doesn't, they just go somewhere else. Yeah. They just, I mean, that's where turnover occurs. And there's two kinds of turnover. You have people who quit and leave, and you have people who quit and stay. The problem is never with those that quit and leave. The problem is always with those. I said something earlier, Warren said something earlier, that, and it's not left my mind since then, about how easy it used to be versus how easy it is today. I believe the next 20 years, in the economy that we have created, it's different. It's not what it was 20 years ago. There is more potential to make a lot of money than there has been in the last 5 years. Oh, it's just huge. I also want to tell you something else that I always marveled in the classroom at A&M. I taught 240 and 444 for 22 years. The first class and the last class. 444 was not what it is today. It was a different class when I taught. But anyway, I'm not saying it's better. It was a different class when I taught. There are two things that I learned that were interesting to me by observing students. And one is the equation that they had between success and how much money you make. And they believe that the more money you make, the happier you'll be. And I'm going to tell you, if you don't believe anything that I say to you, believe this. That relationship is inverse. It is not direct. The happier you are, the more money you'll make. Not the more money you make, the happier you'll be. I promise you, the more you enjoy what you do and live what you do, the greater the rewards for the process. But don't believe that making more money will make you happier. Never happened. I mean, that's not happened in thousands and thousands and thousands of years. So if you don't like what you do, don't quit. Hell, don't even go back. They won't even know you're gone. If you don't have the passion and the desire and you're having fun in the process, life's too short to dance with ugly women. Life's too short to dance with ugly men. Life's too short to drink cheap wine. And we don't get a second shot at this. This is the only time we get through this process. You know, when we come back, we're going to be something else. You know, a ladybug or a roly-poly or something else. We're not going to be this again. So,
you know, the other thing that's ironic about that is